This is Peter Lau. Today is Wednesday, May 8th. I'm at 608 West Walnut Street, Monrovia, California. I'll be entering through the rear side cleanout. So that is the walkway towards the back side of this house. And then if you're facing from the front door, this is the right side of the home. And the cleanout location is actually in the driveway. Here's the cap for the ABS cleanout, and then this is the lid on top of the cleanout. It says sewer on top of that. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 142 feet out into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer at a depth of 11 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. So one interesting to note about the sewer line is that 608 West Walnut Street does share a sewer line with 611 Parker Street. And that will be made apparent in a few moments. So we are working our way back from clay piping, as that's very typical to see, as that is what most cities will use for their sewer line. Water was ran prior to this inspection just to make sure everything is draining properly. So in the previous video, I was not able to hit the city sewer connection. However, we will run into something very similar, or rather, we will run into something that was seen in the last video that signifies that this is indeed a shared sewer line. I ran water at 611 Parker Street, and the water was showing up during the inspection for 608 West Walnut Street. And given that these two homes are on the same lot, there is a chance that they share a sewer line, and I have verified that they do indeed have a shared sewer line system. So once again, we are working our way back from clay piping. Very typical to see, as that is what most cities use for their sewer line. And the distance indicator is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So thus far the line looks to be free of any material defects and debris buildup thus far. So there is a slight pooling of water here because there is some debris that's, as I'm actually pushing the camera further, there's some debris caught on that lip of the joint. It's causing a little bit of water to stand. However, there's no there's no blockage at the present time of inspection. So this is going to look very familiar because this is the stopping point for the 611 Parker sewer inspection. I actually was able to make it past this point using the cleanout from 608 Walnut. So this was again, this was the stoppage point for 611, and I was able to get past this point using 608, and this does actually complete the inspection for 611 Parker Street. So a lot of this is going to look familiar because this portion of the line is actually shared with 611 Parker. Once again, there is scaling within the cast iron portion of the line, and what scaling is basically it's a buildup of minerals that gets caked onto the interior side of the pipe. And I am pulling just a foot at a time, so we're able to see everything that's within the sewer line, with about 86 feet remaining. So we're still making our way back from cast iron with about 57 feet remaining. The line looks to be free of any debris buildup and material defects thus far, and we are currently transitioning materials from cast iron to ABS. So ABS is typically seen in newer homes and is the preferred plumbing material. However, that was actually just a section of ABS. We're transitioned right back to cast iron. So with about 27 feet remaining, with about 9 feet remaining. Still working our way back from cast iron. And now working our way back up the access. So once again, this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email. Thank you.